Welcome back to the Last Garage. If you remember from my previous video, I installed these LED turn signals and I acquired a problem where I wound up getting Hyperflash. And just show you that right here. Look at that. So, I didn't get this until I installed the fronts because I already have the rear as LED. So sometimes you might get this when you just replace one with LED. I got this when I replaced all with LED. So here's a fix for it, but there's a catch with it. Yep, that is potential. These things have a tendency to heat up. And if you wind up buying a cheap one, they might wind up catching on fire on you. But there's a thing with it. These will typically only wind up catching fire when you're using your hazard. That seems to be when they heat up the most. So, you're on the side of the road, you're broken down, you're trying to make sure that nobody winds up hitting you, and add insult to injury, your bike catches on fire. So, let's go through the ropes with this, look at what we got, and put it through some tests to make sure that it's not going to be a problem. Alright, so this is what it comes with. This is the same company as what the front turn signals are. They also have the same taillight that I have, but I got mine off Amazon for a whole lot cheaper, and I see no problem with it. So, just a little flyer. Says, hey, give us a review. Well, that's what this is. And, if you're wondering, and this is on a 2010 Dyna Fat Bob. So let's get this thing opened up and inspect it. Well, here you go. Here's packaging. That's what you got. Kind of, I'd say it's heavy duty-ish. Not very sealed right around the wires, just like the turn signals. Random light. And plug and play harness. Like shrink wrap that they didn't shrink. So as for install, super easy. If you haven't gotten yourself one of these save a lot of time. Unscrews, seat comes off. So if you're wondering which plug to use, you have this one plug right here. It's got the blue barcodes and whatnot on there. Clean that up a little bit. Also a good time to clean up some stuff that you typically don't have uncovered. Now, since you can reach it. So, has a little tab right here. Push in on it, pull the plug apart. Take your unit. One side gets plugged into right there. And the other side gets plugged into right there. So for the sake of this, I'm going to leave that right there. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead, give you a plain view, that way so you can see what I'm doing. Turn it on. I have a trickle charger on the bike right now, so I don't really have to worry about it going dead. be damned. I say it works. And it looks like it flashes with it. Nifty. I don't see that flashing with it. So, leave this for 15 minutes. I'm going to come back and see how warm this is.
15 minutes later.
Okay, so there's 15 minutes of constantly on the right blinker. One thing I could say, it is definitely getting warm. Nothing seems to be bulging or nothing compared to how it was before. But it is getting warm just with the blinker. But that's constant use. So, the next test is going to be the hazards, and I almost don't even want to do this one, but I guess I'll be ready to snip this thing off if I have to. So, going directly from that into the hazards. So, 15 minutes later, that's my right blinker again. Okay, there's the hazards. All done working, nothing's going too fast. One thing I could say, 15 minutes of constant right hand use. It stayed working the entire time, but like I said before, it's getting kind of warm. I can still hold it, but one thing to note, my garage right now is about 50 degrees. So it's not a warm garage. So I'll be checking on this thing during the summer, that's for sure, depending on how this turns out. So, see you in 15 minutes.
15 minutes later.
Okay, so it's been 15 minutes, and I can tell you right now, it's generated a good amount of heat. Directly on their website, for the ad for this, it states that it does not generate heat, that it does not produce a load. If it's generating heat, there is some sort of load there.
That's a negative, copy. Come again.
So does it work? Yes. Is it exactly as it states in the ad? No. It does generate heat. This can be a problem. So, do I think it's going to catch on fire? Probably not. It has lifetime warranty, but I'll tell you right now, Eagle Lights is not going to cover your bike if it burns to the ground. I'm going to run it, but I'm going to continuously monitor this. So you know, this one from Eagle Lights does generate heat. They really need to update their ad to say correctly. So all you do is tuck the wires down like so. And then this we're just gonna put in. Let's grab a zip tie. We're just gonna fasten it to this lower wire. Just so it doesn't rattle around too much. There. And there. Okay, that shouldn't go anywhere. So there you go. So for a plug and play unit, I'd say it works pretty good, but it does generate heat, and I just can't stress that enough. So if you decide to get it, that's kind of your own call. Just know that the hazards that you're facing. So if you like this video, please give a like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And that's the end of this one. Till the next one.